151 continues ripping up with seemingly no end in sight. Should we jump on this rocket ship? If we were already on the rocket ship, should we jump off of this rocket ship, unload our bags, so to speak, in a PG way? Or should we wait and see what goes on from here? I don't know. I have so many questions right now, and I feel like we're not going to answer anything in this video. So make sure you watch to the end of this video all the way through, because at the end we're going to be giving normal YouTube stuff. So hello, beautiful people. Captain Zack Sparrow here. I hope you're having a great day. Let's talk about the new 151 set that I don't know if you've heard about lately, but it's actually making waves in the Pokemon space right now. It seems like there's some content creators and some people in different corners of the internet world who are interested in this set. I am also interested in this set, and it looks pretty exciting. So yes, do I think that there were some potentially missed opportunities, especially on the English side as far as introducing this product, some of the card artworks, totally. However, do I think this is a silly hot set? Totally. So let's try to unpack this a bit here. So we're seeing prices just blister up right now. There seems to be no end in sight. And where do we think Japanese boxes are going to go to $250 a box before we see something cool off? Do we think they're going to go to $500 a box? I don't think so. That would be crazy to see, though. That would be crazy to see. So one thing that I would have to say with the hotness of this set, no, I'm not buying right now. I'm holding strong right now. I just tweeted that out last night too. I was like, hold steady. We're going to see more supply at some point here. Do I think that there will be enough supply to meet demand? That has yet to be seen. However, have we seen this play out in the past? Let's look at just 2020 on with what did we have? VMAX Rising, same thing played. So you had this with VMAX Rising. You had this with Legendary Heartbeat. You had this with Eevee Heroes. You had this with the 25th anniversary collection. You had this across the board on the Japanese side, where you see some sets come out a little hot out of the gate, or even neutral out of the gate, and then you see more supply hit and prices go down over time. We see this with the vast majority of sets. Sure, could these boxes continue to rise? Absolutely, if we don't see more product that comes out at this point here. Have we seen crazier things happen? Yes, anyone who subscribed to my OnlyFans can vouch for that. But realistically, at some point, we're going to see some pullback on these prices here once we get more supply on the market. Now, as far as the dollar amounts are concerned on this, what am I looking to do? Does my strike price change on any of these boxes? Does my strategy change? Nothing changes yet. It's just crazy to see this amount of hype for this product. It is insane. So, do I think on the Japanese side specifically right now, like take yourself to Japan right now. Maybe you're already there. The rest of us, let's catch up real quick. Let's take ourselves, we're in Japan right now. Pokemon is hot. It's 2020 on the English side all over again. It's so crazy. Everyone's hippity hyped over it, which is great. It's an exciting time. I'm excited. You're excited. She's excited. They're excited. Everybody's excited. It gets dangerous when everybody's excited, when you're in this mass state of euphoria and you see everything cardboard related in the Pokemon space seems to turn into gold. It seems, oh my gosh, I should have held that just for another week. I could have sold it for 50% more than what I let that go for. We've covered this on the channel before. I always love selling in hype. That's where we're at right now. But I would continue selling in hype if I had. I don't have any. I don't have a single 151 product in my hands right now. I'm waiting on a couple of individual boxes that I was able to get at MSRP, but that's it. Literally, that's it. So I don't have any 151 product. I don't have anything. See, practicing what I preach. I am waiting to buy in. Now again, months from now. How many months? Don't know. We broke this down again before. So 6 months, 8 months. So 8 months, 10 months seems to be the sweet spot as of the past, like looking specifically toward Eevee Heroes. Again, we broke all of this down before, but I'm realistically looking at not even thinking about the product until at least months from now. So give it a good couple of months to slightly cool off, potentially. We're really realistically looking at that 3 to 6 month mark before I would realistically think, okay, I might be able to start buying into this. It can totally vary. It just depends how much they decide to print, like how quickly, because everyone is so excited about this set. Do I think there's still an investment potential? When everyone gravitates towards something, a lot of times that indicates that could be a potentially misplaced investment. It could not perform quite as well. When everyone's investing in something, everyone has the same vivid voltage ETBs. Maybe they might not be the play in the short, mid, or even long term. There are so many factors involved. Do I think so ultimately, here we go. Do I think 151 is still a good investment? No, I don't. I do not think it's a good investment. I think it's a great investment. I know I'm part of the problem. I'm adding to the hype, but as far as we are into this video, and as weird as I am, and as poorly structured as these videos have become, I just feel like the channel is at the opposite trajectory of what we've seen from 151 so far. Maybe they are inversely correlated. So whenever we see the pullback of the 151 boxes, channel quality, probably not, but it's a nice thought. So I think 151 is a great investment. Again, the demand side is so difficult to wrap your brain around. We have no idea what demand's going to look like, and demand can change. We have seen this historically happen across other hobbies and within this hobby as well, where people quite literally prefer other cards, other sets, other whatever, where the market is going right now, whatever the interest of the market is. So do I still think that 151 is a great set? Yes. Again, look at CP6, look at Evolutions. The set was printed to the ground. Do you know how much? Look at Evolutions. Seriously, and I'm not trying to make it so like smooth brained right now, but again, I'm trying to hopefully paint the picture of demand will do what demand does. It does not matter how much they printed of this to a point. Now, again, I do say to a point. Could they have printed 10 times as much Evolutions as what they did end up doing, and we would see different prices than today? Well, of course, supply and demand, that's all it takes to factor in there. However, on the 151 side specifically, even if we see a lot of this product, which I would think, speculating here, I would think we're going to see quite a bit of product from 151. Japanese side, English side, doesn't matter. I think we're going to see quite a bit of 151 product. And I do expect product fatigue, set fatigue, if you will, with 151 at some point. Now, will it be a crazy pullback we see? Will we see sub $100 boxes on the Japanese side? I'm not entirely convinced of that. I could see it either way. It totally depends. Could we see a couple of really hot sets to end the year with on either the Japanese and or English side that kind of slightly overshadow 151? Obsidian Flames, do we think that that is going to overshadow 151, even if it is slightly better or even worse than 151? Because it's got that newness factor to it? Are people going to yeah, totally. Any new set that comes out happens to be the best set of all time whenever it comes out of the gate, right? So just wanted to share my thoughts of how I'm looking at it. So again, on the 151 side, I still think it's a fantastic investment. Absolutely not at these prices. Again, I do expect us to see something. I think that's too heavily inflated right now. I am expecting somewhere around the $100 price point for these boxes. Could it be less? Could it be more? But again, just to give you an idea of what I'm expecting in my mind. Now, I'm going to have to shift what I think about these boxes when we start to see supply. If we see a ton of supply and we're starting to regularly see, $30, $40, $50, $60 booster box prices, yes, we will have to reevaluate what we think about these particular price points. And then of course, I'm going to mentally shift what I think is a good buy-in price for 151 on the Japanese side or the English side, whatever it is you're looking at. So Sorry the video keeps cutting up here. I need to just keep checking it and making sure I got enough space and everything, which I'll get to at the end of this video too. I've got a really cool update. We're going to be changing scenery here, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. But anyway, do I think they're going to want to park their money in Obsidian Flames and choose that over one? Yes, we always see this. We always see people gravitate toward the new shiny thing. That's just how people work. Do I think it will be enough to pull back 151 prices drastically? I don't know about that. Again, that's why I keep looking at the Eevee Hero set in particular. It's a real recent example of a ridiculous set that just went more ridiculous over time. So, but you can still get booster boxes around that $100 price point. Now, do I think, 3, 6, 8 months from now, 10, 12 months from now, 12 months, that's a year, boys and girls. That's a full year from now. Do I think that we will see at some point enough fatigue, enough product come out to where, dude, I am tired of seeing 151. It's a great set, but I kind of just want something new. I think we'll see that. Again, do I think it will be enough to drop booster box prices down to that ridiculous $40 to $60 range? I don't know. Could we see that? Yes. So that's just how I'm looking at the sets. That is what I'm expecting. Let's go ahead and move forward here. I'm going to be changing, I think, the background. I'm going to be changing where I'm going to be at too. I'm going to be changing rooms, I believe. I want to be on my computer setup. So I'm actually going to be spending probably hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars on a cool new setup. So I've got a nice PC that I built, but I don't have a good setup to record with, obviously. So right now I record on my phone. There's nothing wrong with my phone, but the space on the phone sometimes runs out. And that's obnoxious. I would love to be able to use, it's like a cool, I don't want to bog this down with too many details, but I do just want to showcase, hey, I've been researching this a lot. I'm planning on investing in my setup, and it's just fun. And let's be honest, it is more fun. You do watch videos a little bit more if there's a good audio setup, a good visual setup as well. And I'd love to provide that for you guys. I understand it's totally not something I need to do for the channel, but it's something I want to do. It's something nice and fun for me. Fortunately, excuse me, I'm blessed enough in life to where I can afford to do things like this. So I would love to do that, not only for me, but again, I want to be using my computer so I can share data and show some of my spreadsheets or something even in the future. Well, there's a lot of things that I can do with that. We can start doing live streams again. I'm really looking forward to being able to crack into that too. There's a lot. And because it's already going to be on my computer, I don't have to take it from my phone, upload it, and then try to download it, and then I have to edit the video and all this crazy stuff. If I record just from the PC setup alone, it's already on there. I can edit, just click, drag over, edit, done. So that's more time that I can spend, because that frees up time. That's more time that I can spend making videos. See how this is a win-win in this scenario here? So because I'm not a dripping hot, sexy, Cheeto wearing outfit person, I need to kind of pull some other levels. So some good lights and that sort of deal. So I need to pull those levers really hard, because again, there's some other levers that I just don't have access to, or so the wife says. So hopefully you guys stick with me on this journey. I'm really looking forward to that. But I guess, there are other levers that you could pull as well. Like maybe I could threaten someone. That's probably not a good option, actually. But you never know. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe and watch another one of my videos. And until next time. Is the one ring inside these booster boxes? Everything's going bananas.